Carlie Jane Brucia was born on March 16, 1992, in Sarasota, Florida. She was a bright, affectionate and creative child who lived with her mother, Susan Shorpen, and her siblings. Despite her parents' divorce, her family worked hard to provide her with a loving and supportive environment. Carlie was known for her outgoing personality, kindness, and love for animals, especially dogs. Her creative spirit often shone through her artwork, and she dreamed of working with animals when she grew up. Carlie attended McIntosh Middle School, where she was a 6th grade student. Her teachers and friends described her as energetic, friendly, and fun-loving. She spent her days riding her bike, playing with friends, and exploring her neighborhood, creating countless memories with those close to her. On February 1, 2004, Carlie was walking home from a friend's house in Sarasota. She decided to take a shortcut through a car wash on Bee Ridge Road. It was a decision that would tragically change her life. As she walked through the car wash, surveillance cameras captured a chilling moment. A man approached her, grabbed her arm, and led her away. This video footage would later play a critical role in the investigation. She tried to be loyal to Dee. The car wash's security cameras captured clear images of the abduction. The footage showed Carlie being led away by a man in a mechanic's uniform, which was released to the public through news networks. This led to a massive response from the community, with people calling in tips to help identify the suspect. Multiple tips pointed to Joseph P. Smith, a 37-year-old man with a lengthy criminal history that included drug abuse, violence, and probation violations. His distinct tattoos and appearance matched the man in the surveillance video. Smith was arrested on February 3, 2004, just 2 days after Carlie's disappearance. Although he initially denied involvement, he later confessed and provided information that led to the discovery of Carlie's body. On February 6, 2004, Carlie's body was found in a wooded area behind a church near Smith's home. She had been sexually assaulted and strangled. The medical examiner confirmed the cause of death as homicide by strangulation, leaving the community devastated. Joseph P. Smith was a repeat offender who had been arrested multiple times for various offences. Despite his history, he was out on probation at the time of the abduction, raising serious questions about the justice system's handling of violent offenders. This case was one of the first high-profile instances where surveillance footage played a central role in solving a crime. The clear images from the car wash not only helped identify Smith, but also highlighted the importance of public and private security systems in aiding investigations. The case drew widespread attention, with millions across the nation following the developments. Vigils were held for Carlie, and her story sparked conversations about child safety and systemic failures in monitoring offenders. Joseph P. Smith was charged with first-degree murder, kidnapping, and sexual battery. His trial began in 2005, with the prosecution presenting overwhelming evidence, including the surveillance footage, Smith's criminal record, and forensic findings. In 2006, Smith was convicted on all counts and sentenced to death. His case has since been tied up in appeals, but he remains on death row. Carlie's case sparked calls for reforms in the probation system and stricter monitoring of repeat offenders. Her tragic death became a rallying point for child safety advocates. Sarasota and the broader nation mourned Carlie's loss. Vigils and memorials honored her memory, and her story continues to serve as a reminder of the need for vigilance and community involvement in protecting children. Carlie's story remains a sobering example of the dangers children can face and the importance of preventive measures, from personal safety education to community awareness. Despite the immense sorrow surrounding her death, Carlie Brucia's life and legacy inspire ongoing efforts to protect children and improve the justice system. She is remembered as a bright and loving young girl whose life ended far too soon.